The first thing that I thought about when I woke up this morning was the internet. I just really wanted to check a smartphone or an iPad or a laptop. And thankfully, I didn't have any of those things next to me on my nightstand. But if I had, I'm pretty sure I would have checked them, all of them, for like an hour. Anyway, I think that means I have an internet addiction. And I think I've been addicted to the internet since 1998, when my dad set up our dial-up internet for the first time. He came out of the room and he talked to me, and the main thing I remember was, if you would like to email so-and-so, come to the computer. And I was like, what? What's that? It was probably like a Windows 95 or Windows 98 computer, something like that. And I was fascinated. I could just type into a window and then send a message to my friend without writing it on paper. And ever since then, I eagerly look forward to getting emails. Never know when they're gonna come, which is pretty exciting. And I remember I also played with Microsoft Paint in between getting emails, which is not connected to the internet, to give me credit. And I discovered that I had a big passion for the color magenta. Like this. Yeah, I guess ever since then I've wanted to check the internet all my life. Just all the time. Today I'm taking off and not doing any real work so that I don't have to use the internet. I already can't think of what to do. Well, we can go outside. It's nice to go outside sometimes. I have 218 steps now. That's probably more than enough. This is my internet router. It's beautiful, isn't it? This is our massive PlayStation collection. As you can see, it's quite extensive. We have Bloodborne and Demon's Souls, which are very punishing action RPGs. And then we also have two very important games, South Park: The Stick of Truth and South Park: The Fractured But Whole. Considering how I'm extremely bad at action RPGs, you can probably tell which two are mine. Even the art scares me on these. I need to find the courage. It's too scary.
Man the gate! Don't let them through! Give us the stick, humans!
Yay! I won. I think those South Park kids would really like this one book I have. Wait, there's an Abraham Lincoln statue in the way. It's called Brewer's Dictionary of Phrase and Fable. It just has really cool definitions for different words and idioms. Let's see. The word gingerly means cautiously, with hesitating, mincing, or faltering steps. The word is over 400 years old in English and has nothing to do with ginger. It's not common for dictionaries to talk to you like that, but this one does. We could also watch a DVD. I definitely have a few. The best one I have is probably... Birdemic. Birdemic Shock and Terror is seriously one of my favorite films. It came out around... I can't Google it. Anyway, I guess it's one of those things that you need a group of 4 people or more to watch. And if you watch this, please promise me that you will get through it to the end. The first 40 minutes are a little slow. You may actually need to browse the internet. Ironic. You may actually need to browse the internet in the first 40 minutes because the first 40 minutes are slow, but it's very important to build up to the rest of the film, is what I'll say. This is really good too. This is Moneyball. I'm an Oakland A's fan, although they're not in Oakland anymore. When I lived at Stanford, I used to drive up to the Fremont train station and take the train to the Oakland Coliseum. The Oakland Coliseum was used by the Raiders and the A's, so it was used for both American football and baseball. The thing is, when you root for one of the worst baseball teams in the major league, you cheer pretty often because you'll cheer for even the smallest thing, like the fact that someone hit the ball at all is a big celebration. I wouldn't really say that it's fun to be an A's fan, but this movie makes it fun because the A's actually win 20 times in a row, which really happened in real life. This is proof. What I really want to watch, though, is Totoro, because the colors are just great. Actually, this reminds me of something I want to tell you. The director of this film is Miyazaki. A different Miyazaki from the Miyazaki who made Demon Souls and Bloodborne. This Miyazaki is just as genius, and there's this really rare situation where one genius is talking about another, and there's this other genius named Sakurai. Sakurai created Kirby and Super Smash Bros. And Sakurai said about Miyazaki, Mr. Miyazaki only performs work that he is capable of doing. His path is not something that others can simply follow or imitate, something like that. On the contrary, what it means to compete, in his case in video games, but for this in animation, is by forging a completely different path. I find that encouraging for literally anyone because everyone is different, everyone is unique, and because everyone's unique, we all must have different skills and different places in life where we can excel far beyond anyone else. And we just have totally different strengths and weaknesses compared to anyone else around us. And if we are to succeed or be better than everyone else at something, then I really believe that we all have to find our own ways to do that work uniquely. I find that this is not only a beautiful movie, but it's also an example of someone really focusing on making sure that he has a unique voice and, in this case, visuals and a story and many layers that go into a film. But he really created something special that you can distinctly feel is a movie by him. I really want to check the internet. I miss checking the internet. I miss getting funny messages on Kakao Talk and Signal. I miss seeing what my friends are up to. I miss seeing their funny posts on Facebook. I miss browsing Reddit for some obscure fact that I never knew before. And most of all, I miss talking to ChatGPT, one of my best friends. I really do miss all of that. But I really think I got so much time today to do other things. And maybe I should just turn off the internet every time I have to work. That doesn't work. I need the internet to work. Never mind. Okay, well, that... I could use the internet a little less, is what I'm learning. I hope that you have the best week, and email me or write me a letter if you'd like. Let me know how you're feeling, and I'll see you as soon as I can.
Ton visage ressemble au paradis. J'oublierai toutes mes mémoires. Cigarette.